I believe the word of the Lord to you in this season is that you would experience abundant joy and favor. So today I want to pray for you to be a joy warrior. In Genesis chapter 49 and verse number 21, Jacob prophesies over his children. When he comes to Naphtali, his sixth son, he says, Naphtali is a hind let loose. He giveth goodly words. I need you to know that these two attributes spoken concerning Naphtali are manifestations of inner joy. When Jacob said that Naphtali is a hind let loose, a hind is a deer. He means that Naphtali will be swift. When he says that Naphtali gives goodly words, he means that Naphtali will speak words that are uplifting, that are wise, and are encouraging. Watch this, everybody. When you are filled with the joy of the Lord, it makes you swift and quick to obey God and serve Him without complaining. When you are filled with the joy of the Lord, your mouth will speak words that are encouraging, that are uplifting, and that are wholesome. So Naphtali was a warrior of joy. The men of Naphtali were known as swift warriors. They were warriors of joy. Here is their secret. They were courageous, relentless warriors because they were powered by joy. A joy warrior is one who understands that joy is a settled state of inner confidence and contentment in spite of your circumstances. Warriors of joy know that the main source of joy is being satisfied with the love that God has for you. Happiness is based on your external circumstances or your possessions. Joy is based on your position. Joy comes as you know that you are God's beloved. That is your position in Him. You are His beloved, and He will always take care of you no matter what. Warriors of joy know that joy is a sign that you are stronger than the battle that you are going through. Warriors of joy understand that joy is a sign that you are superior to the enemies fighting you. Warriors of joy utilize the weapon of joy to empower themselves with power and strength to stand when negative things come against them. Warriors of joy utilize the weapon of joy to renew their inner strength every time. They utilize the weapon of joy to sustain their emotional stability and well-being. They know that joy gives inner strength, stability, and security. Billy Sunday, a great man of God that lived many years ago, he said, if you have no joy, it means there's a leak in your Christianity somewhere. Warriors of joy, they utilize joy as a weapon to silence the voice of fear. They utilize joy as a weapon to create an atmosphere that frustrates demonic activity and enables the miraculous. They utilize the weapon of joy to handle difficult situations with candor, with grace, and with equanimity. They utilize the weapon of joy to accomplish tough things easily and stresslessly. And so I pray for you today that the Lord will fill you with His joy. It says in Acts 13:52, and the disciples were filled with joy and with the Holy Ghost. I pray for you today that you will be like Paul, who even though he was in prison, was still encouraging the Philippians to rejoice in the Lord always. Paul was a warrior of joy. I pray for you today that the joy of the Lord will become for you a means through which you will experience satisfaction and delight in God. I pray for you today that the joy of the Lord will empower you to obey God promptly, happily, and serve Him fully and uncomplainingly. I pray that the joy of the Lord will enable you to overcome depression, anxiety, sadness, and hopelessness. You are a warrior of joy. God bless.